if you think about it, when you have a tool and you're thinking about critical thinking, right? I think there are maybe two or three things that immediately come up as opportunities. And one is the opportunity to ask better questions, or to really think about sculpting and crafting questions. This is a big piece of what Pioneer Academics does. And when I say that, what I mean is that when you think about a person doing research, student, professional, whatever, the idea, it's not just, okay, here's a question, I want to cure cancer. It's sort of very big, boiling the ocean. That's not really how research questions work out. It has to be connected to your interest, but we also spend a lot of time developing questions that are original. Like if someone's done it, it's not research, right? It has to be viable. It has to be something that someone can answer within that time, right? It has to be specific enough. And it has to be something that matters. So all of those questions, when you have a tool like ChatGPT or these large language models, you have the opportunity to play with questions at a much deeper level, because you can start to ask what's been done here. You can start to conceive of questions and ideas that previously weren't possible to connect the dots on the same way. The second area I think that is really interesting relates to the investigative process. For a student to be able to kind of develop their own investigative method for solving that question they're trying to answer. And I think that ChatGPT or these large language models provide shortcuts for students to do a lot of that work much, much faster initially. And that kind of relates back to your point about calculators or computers or things like that. I mean, exactly, right? And from that perspective, then there's also this critical thinking aspect that also comes out of that, which is these models, these often have some errors in them, right? We've seen that people actually learn better when they can't just, trust this is, Britannica said it, so it's true, right? And so this really, like Wikipedia, you really have to be able to look at, okay, what's it giving me? And how viable is that? And is that a primary source or a secondary source? And how do I critically evaluate the outputs I'm being given to then direct the later inputs?
Hi, Ted Wolf here. I want to thank you for joining us for this Implementors video. The Implementors podcast is presented by Guidewise, where we, along with our vetted member community, recognize that ideas are easy, but implementation is hard. To learn more about getting things done with Guidewise, please visit us at guidewise.io. And to conquer your implementation struggles, please like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. Happy implementing.